Hi, this is Charlie giving you Monday's update, and I hope you're very well. I've titled this video, Accept Being Wrong in Order to Be Right, but what I really mean is accept being wrong in order to be profitable. And I think it's always such an important factor of trading is being able to accept that you're just going to be wrong a certain percentage of the time. And yet I see traders all of the time, especially newer traders, really struggle with accepting having losing trades and really find that tough to cope with. And yet, in order to become a more rounded trader, an experienced trader, you have to accept being wrong a certain amount of the time. I'm wrong a really good percentage of the time. For any of you who have seen the 10k to 100k challenge webinars, when I've scrolled through all the trades that I've done, you'll see loads of red ink on there. I have loads of losing trades, but it doesn't stop you from being profitable, because once you've accepted having losses and going through losing periods and losing trades and all of that, then it enables you to just shrug them off and then move on to the next trade. Whereas most people struggle is they're constantly thinking, I've got to be right, I've got to be right, I've got to be right. So then when they are wrong and they have a losing trade, they really struggle with moving on from that and then moving on into the next trade. And I think that actually Friday's live trading video, where I lost about £900, it was still within risk parameters, bear in mind, still well within. And but the comments that were put onto the page was lovely comments that came through. But that's, to me, what trading's all about, is being able to go through a day, and I can look back at some of those trades from Friday and say, do you know what, maybe that one I pushed it too much, and that euro dollar trade later on, I maybe trailed the stop too aggressively, and yeah, so there are certainly some elements that could be adapted or changed. But the bottom line is, as traders, we're all human beings and we're all fallible. That's it. That is trading. So what we have to do is accept that some days we're not going to be as great traders as other days. It's just simple. That's just down to the nature of us being humans and us putting our money on the line into the markets. So what can we control? We control our risk. We control our risk to reward when we are in winning trades, that we try to make sure that our risk to reward's good, and we can control, being able to hit the trigger on trades as much as possible. So if we allow our emotions to get involved too much when we have losers, and that stops us from taking that next trade, which then becomes a winner, then that's what's affecting our ability to be overall profitable. So, coming back to the title of this, we have to accept being wrong 40% of the time. Stop looking for the holy grail of trading strategies, thinking that some other guru is going to come out with some type of strategy which is going to answer all of your trading woes, so to speak, because it won't. I swear to you right now that what makes people profitable is themselves and their own mindset, not some new strategy. Don't get me wrong, we all need to have strategies, we all need to have a decent repertoire of strategies, so we obviously need to have them, and it is important, but that by itself will not make you profitable. I remember in my early days and Kim's early days, when we were newer to trading in those first couple of years or so, always thinking, we need to have that killer strategy with a 90% win rate or whatever, and that will answer all our woes. And yet it doesn't. Until you develop the mindset, then a strategy is next to worthless. So my proposal to you is, hopefully, seeing stuff like Friday's video where I lost on Friday, that to me is okay. I lost on Friday, but I actually had quite a good week last week. So I had quite a nice profitable week because I had some nice trades elsewhere. So put it into perspective. Accept that in any one day, in any one week, in any one month, you could go through a drawdown period. Accept that you could have a losing trade or a series of losing trades. The important factor is that you can dust yourself down and then look for that next opportunity when it does come along, wait for the right opportunity when it does come along, and then you can engage in the market at that time. And once you've at that level where you can approach every day as just a new day and shrug off what may have happened the prior day, then you're really becoming a real trader and not worrying about winning or losing or anything else, because the big picture is not about one trade or one day or even 1 week being profitable. It's about, can you be profitable over the long term? And that to me is most important, and that's what I try to demonstrate all of the time, that over the long term, on any one day, yeah, I'll lose money. On any 1 week I can lose money, but I know that over the long term I'm profitable. And so that's where I think that newer traders need to get to. Develop the mindset. Don't worry about the strategies as much. The strategies, if you place all emphasis on a strategy, what you'll find is that market cycles change. So you always have to be, as time goes forwards, be tweaking strategies. So what is a great strategy right now today may not be a great strategy in 6 months' time. That's just the way it is. Markets change, cycles change, and all of a sudden you feel like you've got a holy grail right now, when in a few months' time it probably won't be. So you have to accept that the markets are fluid and dynamic, and that they're going to change, and that therefore you're going to need to change with them. And if you haven't got that developed mindset in order to be able to do that, then you're not going to be able to then dust yourself down when all of a sudden your holy grail strategy stops working over a period, because you won't know what to do. So stop thinking about strategies. Strategies are important. Spend some time on that mindset, and this is what Kim and I help our traders with in our trading room and via our products, is not only showing people strategies, yes they're important, but really it's that depth of character as a trader that we need everybody to have. So those are my thoughts for this week on winners, losers, and basically being able to dust yourself off when necessary. Right, let's actually have a look at the markets. I'm going to very quickly actually have a look at the stock markets for a change, and just have a look at the S&P and the Dow, because look what's going on here. This is the daily chart. We've done so far a double bottom into the end of last week, and if I go to the Dow as well, same thing, double bottom. I don't know about the FTSE, similar sort of thing. It's made a marginally lower low, big rises. I think if we go to the Russell 2000, so it's 2,000 stocks in the Russell index, double bottoms again. Just looking at this and the way that we turned last week, and it's the same with oil put in a double bottom at the end of last week, I think we might be certainly at a temporary low, there or thereabouts. It looks like we're at a temporary low in those stock markets. So I don't know. I'm recording this Sunday evening, so for all I know, who knows how we're going to open tomorrow when we go back to those the S&P and the FTSE. But it does look like we've done double bottoms across the board. So we might actually. It's not to say that Monday can't be a down day, because we've had a big up day. We bounced off the lows on Thursday. We then had a big up day on Friday. It's not to say that we couldn't have a down day on Monday, but what I'm talking about is I think that we're in the general vicinity of a temporary low by the looks of things. With a double bottoms in place across a lot of these markets, we could see a bit more of a bounce. Okay, I shall leave that with you. Have a great week. Remember, I'm not around on Friday for live trading. Kim and I am live trading, but I'm live trading down at the London Forex show. So if you want to come down, you can. I think an email went out last week from us where you can get a coupon or voucher code, which gets you in for free, and it does mean that you can attend something like the live trade-off that I'm doing against Ali Crooks as well, for free as well. So by all means, it would be lovely to see you down at the show. Come up and say hi to Kim and I. Sam's there with us as well. So it's always lovely to meet people who are on our database, who see what we do and everything else. So hopefully we'll see some of you there. Other than that, I shall be back in touch next week.